Orleans Pelicans from a fan's perspective. "27 points, 5 rebounds." Welcome to Pelicans Flock Report, where I give you everything New Orleans Pelicans from a fan's perspective. I'm your host, D. Broussard. And first things first, man, before I jump into the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. The all-new Pelicans Flock Report. You don't want to miss it after each and every game, even on off days. Man, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Yeah, so Saddiq Bey is too good to be ignored. Now, Saddiq Bey came over from Washington in that Jordan Poole trade, in which Saddiq Bey was traded along with Jordan Poole and Michael Peavy, and the Pelicans signed away C.J. McCullough, Kelly Olynyk, and a future second-round pick. Now, Saddiq came over to us as kind of like a throw-in because the main player we were looking to get in this trade was Jordan Poole. Now, things hasn't worked out with the Jordan Poole experiment. As I continue to say, Jordan hasn't really played well for us since he's been in the Pelicans uniform. But the guy that has played well is Saddiq Bey. And Saddiq Bey has been continuing to get better and better throughout the season. He's become a key part of this Pelicans team. And, Saddiq has also, had some huge performances throughout the season. And right now, it's looking like Saddiq Bey might have been the best player that came over in that trade. It's crazy because Saddiq Bey and Jordan Poole are on two totally different contracts. But Saddiq Bey is looking like he might be the better player that came over in that deal. Now, since Saddiq Bey has been in the Pelicans uniform, Saddiq Bey has averaged 17.4 points per game, 5.7 rebounds, and also 2.6 assists. Now, Saddiq's scoring average did increase from 14.7 points a game to now 17.4 points a game. And like I said, Saddiq Bey continues to get better, man. And I feel like at some point, this kid is going to be a star. He just has everything that it takes to be good. Like, he's aggressive, and he's even gone back to playing a little old school basketball, getting in the post, being physical, turnaround fadeaways. I mean, it's a lot of things that Saddiq Bey added to his game and worked on his game during his time trying to recover from that injury, that torn ACL that he suffered um, while he was, I believe he was in Atlanta or maybe in Washington at the time, but I think it was in Atlanta. But Saddiq, has added a lot to his game because as long as I've been knowing about Saddiq Bey, I can't really recall him having really much of a post-up game. Now, I knew him as, a shooter and can take you off the dribble and things of that nature. But as far as a post-up game, didn't really see that too much from Saddiq Bey. So I feel like that's definitely a new addition to Saddiq Bey's game. So it's definitely showing that the kid is continuing to get better. I mean, he's gotten stronger. He's muscular build. Like, he's solid. Like, he really was putting in a lot of work to recover from that ACL, and it's definitely shown. It's definitely showing. Now, Saddiq Bey's contract, Saddiq signed a 3-year, $19 million deal with the Washington Wizards at the time. Now, Saddiq Bey was traded over to us, so he's still on that current deal. He's scheduled to make $6.12 million, $6.12 million this season, and also 6.44 million next season. Now, next season, will be his final season of that contract. Saddiq will be scheduled to become unrestricted free agent after next season. So this is where the Pelicans definitely have some thinking to do going into the offseason because, you know, Saddiq is definitely going to want more money based off of his play and the way he's been playing this season. I really think that he deserves it. I've been saying it all season that I feel like Saddiq Bey deserves a bag. And um, I think the Pelicans have a huge decision to make on his contract because I feel like once he becomes a free agent, it's gonna be some teams that's gonna be trying to offer him a bag and sign him long term and get him on their roster, going forward. And I just feel like we have to be the ones to to jump on this ahead of time before he becomes a free agent. Like I would rather the Pelicans extend Saddiq Bey after this season instead of wait until um, he becomes a free agent and then try to work things out. I feel like we definitely need to try to extend him this season. That way, going into next season, he's gonna be locked in. We're not gonna have to worry about him becoming a free agent. We're gonna have him for a few more years as a contributor and as a huge part of this nucleus and this team that we trying to build that's currently finding their identity, getting better, growing every day with one another. We definitely need to have Saddiq Bey a part of our core. uh Now it has been reported that the Pelicans and Saddiq Bey may explore a long-term extension worth 70 to 80 million uh, for over 4 years. Now that was just a report that came out, saying that the Pelicans and Saddiq may be in talks this season to extend him. So that's a good sign. I'm hoping we can get the deal done and get Saddiq locked in, and I'll feel a whole lot better because Saddiq has definitely been one of my favorite players on this roster currently, and I definitely want to see him continue to play for us in the Pelicans uniform. Should the Pelicans extend Saddiq Bey? Y'all let me know, man, in the comments, man. Let me know what you're thinking, man, what you're feeling about Saddiq Bey. The kid has been really balling. I feel like he still has a lot of time left in this league. He's still young. He's only 26 years old. He's coming off a torn ACL, but so far, I mean, hey, he's been looking like that ACL has not phased him at all. So I definitely like what I'm seeing from him. And I personally think that we definitely need to extend Saddiq Bey and lock him in. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking out there, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, the all new Pelicans Flock Report. I'm your host, D. Broussard. You don't want to miss it after each and every game, even on off days. Check out the channel, man. Shout out to everybody that's already subscribed. I really appreciate y'all out there. And it's like I said, as long as y'all keep subscribing, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out. Pelicans Flock Report, baby. Go Pels.